Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today we wrap up this four-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Michael Kopech, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
And stepping in, Victor Reyes. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Detroit, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
First pitch on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
Count remains at 0-2. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Harold Castro is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll come in here at 259. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
And a dive, but he's back in there.
ゆうさんこんばんは。今日も一日お疲れ様です。あいにくの雨ですけどね。うわ。
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Ready with the 1-1.
だいぶあれですね。白線が消えてきましたね。ああ、急激に休みになったとか言えない。急激にああ、それた。急激ってもしかして急遽休みになったってことですか？そんなこんなで今は夕飯何しようか。
First pitch on its way. He grounds it sharply to third. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. Tigers nothing, White Sox coming up.
いやー、白バラがね、なくなっとったから買いに行きましたけど。スーパーに唯一1リットルの白バラ売ってるんですよ。あれはもう欠かさず買いますね。
The batter will be Danny Mendick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, just trying to salvage. Due to fundamental things,
500ミリはね、意外とどこも売ってるんですけど、1リットルって意外とね、売ってるとこ1箇所しかなくてね、毎回そこ行って買ってますけどね。あれはでも値段も安いし、ありがたいですね。502個買ったらね、300円超えるんでね。ああ、あいにくの雨ですので。ああ。こっち降ってんすかね。昼間は降ってなかったけど、ずっと曇りでしたね、なんか。ずーっと曇りですね。
You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Hit in the air down the right field line.
結構夜中ね、やたら降っとったみたいで、明け方には止んどったみたいですけどね。ああ、落ちた。まあなんか今週はえらい雨が、あ、でもよう見たら明日晴れなんですかこれ。明日晴れて、週明け月火が夜中うるさかったです。なんかあれですか。雨と雷ですか。月火がどうも雨っぽいですね。なんか。
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts.
いやー、さっきあれですわ。FF14 1時間だけやりましたけどね。なるべくちょっと1時間ぐらいは最低やらなと思って。
The 2-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
レベルがやっと34になりましたね。まあ、メインもやりながら周りのサブクエとか うん。なるべくね、毎日やろう計画を立ててるんですけどね。毎日1時間最低。うわぁ、取られた。今日でもアランさんね、仕事が遅なってできんかった言うてましたけど。アランさんも大変ですよね、もう。
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it
まあ、
out of
ち
the
ま
yard.
ちまとやってますけど。
Guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
ほんまはね、近所やったらもう会社に殴り込みに行きたいぐらいなんですけど。何やっとんねんとか言うてね。どんだけ働かしとんねんとか言うてね。さすがにね、近所じゃないんで行けないんでね。ほんまは助けに行きたいんですけどね。
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
さすがに函館まではね、遠すぎるんで。
And here to hit now is Matt Reynolds. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Mazzara. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in will be Jonathan Lucroy. First offering on its way.
あれ入ってんの。やっぱりね、むちゃくちゃな会社ですよね、なんか。まあ、ボーナスもらって辞めるみたいなことはね、言うてますけど、まだ2ヶ月ぐらい先ですもんね。
Second inning upcoming here on the south side with no score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast
でも来週もまた忙しいですね。火曜日からもうがっつり現場が入ってますね。
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Wilson Ramos is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch stays alive, still 0-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well.
コンタムブレイクっていうのもなかなか面白かったですね。
The next batter is Jamer Candelario. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He'll step in here at 275. 2 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
まあドンパチありの謎解きありの超能力ありので。
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
でもさすがに腹が減ってきましたね。腹の虫が鳴いてますな。
Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the
飯のスイッチは入れてるんですけど。
We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Now it'll be Leury Garcia. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch on its way.
よいしょ。ああ、これは助かった。ああ、はい。ご飯炊きたても最高ですな。
As you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set. Here it comes. Good pitch there.
Wow.
A little out in front.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead.
やったら腹の虫鳴いてるんですけど。ぐるぐる言うてますな。
Working for the punch out and the offering. Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Jose Abreu is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 offering. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And a sinker called strike three as he's rung up and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox will move to the third with no score. Here's Robbie Grossman. He's been held in check in the series, just 1 for 12 coming in.
まあでも最近だいぶ暑なってきましたね。もう半袖でちょうどいいですね。
This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball.
靴下も履かんでもええぐらい暑いですね。
Count even at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Victor Reyes is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Grossman gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Harold Castro comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runner goes for second. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Very well could have been a hit and run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He did.
そこまで速くなかったですな。よいしょ。
Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a liner.
打たれた。
It's down for extra bases, and the Tigers had their first hit of the game. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Runner in scoring position.
46球の割にはスタミナがやばいですな。
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch.
なんとかゼロで。
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. We're back with
結構雨降ってますなこれ。中断ならんかったんですけどね。たまに雨で中断なのからね。
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. They enter the day among the league leaders in both home runs and runs scored, so it's no secret what a threat they present to opposing pitching staffs. As one player told me earlier, we've got a stacked lineup, so as long as we all show up to swing it every day, we're going to cause a lot of problems for the other guys. It's a fun group of guys to hit with. Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So it's back to the top of the order now, and digging in next will be Danny Mendick. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Hit weakly back to the mound.
モテモテ。
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
ほとんど白線が消えてますねこれ。
So here's Yoan Moncada, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
ほぼもう見えんくなっ
Here's the
てます
first
が。
pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he's going right here.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make
なかなかでも打てんもんです
You
ね。
really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Eloy Jimenez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Swung on and missed 1-1. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did. It's even up at 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Matt Reynolds would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And I'm sure the manager's just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now to bat, Matt Reynolds, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
これはええとこ行っ
So
た。
now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
さあ、あと1本出たら1点入るんですけ
In
ど。
is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy.
ああ、じゃあいた。
Fly ball to right center. Long run for the center fielder.
いや
He's
ー、な
there
か
to
な
make
か
the
打てん
play,
です
and
な。
that'll retire the side. White Sox strand a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope as we begin the top of the 4th.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some
さすがに準備しとかんと。
both offenses make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup.
Wow,
Can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Big swing by
あ、やばい。
Scope. Ball traveling
や
well
ばい
left
やばい
field.
やばい。
And he missed a
と、
home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
これはちょっとやばい
And
で
here's
すな。
Renato Nunez. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball
う
in.
わ、惜しい。
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Smoke toward
見よ
third.
さん。
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Hard hit ball to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Jamer Candelario will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
危ない危ない。
So a man at third here with two gone, and that brings up the versatile
また1点取られそうでしたね。
First pitch of the AB on its way.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And that misses 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. よっしゃ。なんとか1点で。 But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Detroit. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Leury Garcia. First offering on its way. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Just missing here, 2-0.
Always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's low-key feeling really good about his fastball. Two back-to-back.
Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second.
おーっと抜けた抜けた。
And that is through into right field for a single. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home fourth. And as we give you a look at the White Sox leaderboard, you can see his total there. Currently second best on the ball club. In now, Adam Engel, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Below the zone, swing and a miss.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. All he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. And it's fouled away. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. Jose Abreu, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Ripped down the first base line. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. Ground ball to second. This could be 2.
ああ、取られた。うわ、セカンド投げるか。
Here's Jose Abreu. Comes into this at bat for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. looking at his career totals. Abreu has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Lifted in the air to straightaway center.
落ちるか。よっしゃ。またちょうど三塁まで行きましたね。バットの先でしたけど。
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he's got runners at the
これは1点取らんとね、これでゼロやとやばいっすな。
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and two now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. Swing and a liner.
お。でもこれはちょっと、それてくれましたね。それてなかったらやばかったですね。だいぶ浅かったけど、それたからまだ良かった。
Standing in now, Danny Mendick. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A hit and 2 runs for him so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
これはアウト。
Mazara gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Robbie. この回ぐらいは行ってほしいけど、体力的にちょっとやばそうですな。ギリギリセーフ。
Next for the Tigers, Victor Reyes. He went down on strikes in his last at bat.
スタミナゲージが赤くなってる。
Protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Drops one down here and he'll try to beat it out.
あー、セーフで、今のアウトちゃうんすか。チャレンジ、チャレンジ。カメラチェックお願いします。あれはアウト臭いですけどね。審判セーフ言うてますけど。いやー、アウトでしょ、これ。いやいや、アウト、アウト。
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the
アウ
original
ト。
call is overturned, and it ends up being a
今のは
well-used
セーフ
challenge
じゃない
there.
っすよね。
The call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
たまに誤審をしよる
Into
から
the
ね。
box, Harold Castro. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
さすがにちょっと変えますか。
Jay Spry will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. So now to the plate, Nico Goodrum. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1 and 2.
あれを振ってくれると助かりますな。よっしゃ。なんとかゼロで。
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get him.
And there's one down now. Now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He's driven in 4 runs on 4 hits to this point in the series. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and
いただきました。完璧でしたね、これ。
It's a solo home run for Eloy Jimenez. 19th home run for him on the season.
完璧でしたな。
Move ahead 2-1.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb.
ドカンと一発。
Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
To the plate now, Matt Reynolds.
The second baseman.
Now that's popped up. Goodrum takes charge, and he's got it 2 down.
Now batting. The catcher.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. Lifted into the air out towards center
ああ、
field.
これも平凡なフライ。
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. White Sox able to add on thanks to this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 2-1 Chicago. Striding in is Jonathan Scope. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there. And that's out number 1.
Up next to the Tigers.
Next to hit, Renato Nunez. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 2 for 3. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around.
空振りですな。
Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the run is Jimenez. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Our score remains 2-1. Julio Teheran enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So now to the plate, Leury Garcia singled last time up.
For the White Sox, the right fielder, Leury Garcia.
Now here's the first offering. Swing and a liner.
おーし、入っ
A
た。
leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
At the plate, Adam Engel, as he sends it on the ground to
あ
first.
あ、これは正面。
And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. 1 out for Chicago here in the 6th, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. First delivery to him. Garcia stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here comes the 1-2.
ああ、振ってもた。
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing
Ah,
and a miss, and
tinta.
they'll dodge a major bullet that time.
釣り玉。
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one
めっ
out.
ちゃ曲がりますな。
Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Stepping in now, Tim Anderson. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
うわー、強烈やけど真正面。
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And now in the box, Jeimer Candelario. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. At the plate now is Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A ball and a strike. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
The left fielder, number 8.
So here is Robbie Grossman. Flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up.
あーっ
Throw
と
over
危
to
ない。
Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is
なんと
retired.
か7回
3
終
up,
了。
3 down for Detroit. They still trail it here, 2-1. So now into the box is Danny Mendick. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The third baseman, Danny.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second.
これは正面。
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Yoan Moncada. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. in the air out to center field. Reyes is under this one, and that's out number 2. Emo Jimenez will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Mazara's on his horse. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center.
当たりはいいけど真正面。
Down in order go the White Sox. They lead it 2-1. Now into the box, Victor Reyes. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats.
おっと、バント。けど、これはアウト。いきなりバントとは。おー、外角低め。
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers.
よいしょ。
Cleanly on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th.
まあでもなんやかんや抑えてますな。
Next, it'll be Nico Goodrum. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat, and that's cut on and missed 0-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Hit this one hard the other way, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a
セカンド行っちゃった。わお。まさかセカンド行くとは。サプライズなことしますな。何気なくセカンド行ってるし。怖いランナーですな。なかなかあんなセカンド行かないですけど。あーちゃー、取られてもた。抑えやっときますか。
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Lofted in the air toward right center. Long run for the center fielder.
ほんまに打ち上げが多いですな。
Up next, Leori Garcia. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0.
ショートゴロ。
Oh, and it sailed
お
right
っ
over his
と、
head
冒頭冒頭。
Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
ノーヒット。
Luis Robert will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now it's
やばい。ちゃー。逆を突かれる。やられましたな。
Luis Robert is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning.
さあ、抑え
All
て
set
い
for the
かん
start of
と。
the inning and set to go is the second baseman, Jonathan Scope. Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off.
このまた1点差いうのが緊張感ありますな。
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Fouled away.
粘りますな。
Payoff pitch one more time.
よっしゃ。
Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Renato Nunez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
よっしゃ。
Ball and a strike. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Swing and
お
miss as he pulled the
全
string
然
on
タイミング合ってないっすな。
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that
よっしゃ。
off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in a big part of the field.
Got him swinging on the fastball there.
2者連続三振。
Goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as the first pitch to
うわ
him is
際
off
どい。
the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 2 balls and no
いや
strikes
ー
to
入ってない
Ramos.
か。
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
This guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Last breath for the Tigers.
う
So a full
わ
count now.
際どい。
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to win.
よっし
Swing
ゃ。
and a miss. He struck him
3
out.
人
And
連
that'll do
続
it
三
here
振。
as the ball game is
さす
over.
が抑えです
Always
な。
nice to give your fans at home something to
頼
cheer
り
on.
になりますな。
Definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Chicago get their 20th home win this year. Jay Spry gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
この1点差を抑えるのは
Tigers
でかいっ
decide
す
to
な。
hammer down the save, his 17th on the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
いやー、見事な3人連続三振。この価値はでかいっすな。これで連勝っすな。で、1回休んで、ブルージェイズですな。1.5。そこまで離れてないから、まだまだ射程圏内ですな。よっしょ。さあ、終わりましょうかね。お疲れ様でした。 よいしょ。さあ、では、お疲れ様でした。